Hello, this is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. My topic is how God wants to bless and prosper you. The Lord will again take delight in prospering you. That's Deuteronomy 39. Psalm 37:4, delight yourself in the Lord and He will give you the desires of your heart. Genesis 1:26, and then God said, let us make man in our image and after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the heavens and over the livestock and over their lives and over everything. I'm ad-libbing here. And over every creepy thing that creeps upon the earth, etc., etc. Wow! That is powerful. Take a moment, absorb this. Regardless of how you may feel, no matter what your circumstances may be right now, your best days are not in front of you. Your best days is the eternal now. You have been given the tools to be prosperous. As a child, you came into the world with the ability to manifest everything you needed and wanted. Unfortunately, over time, you are taught to limit what you can expect to have. You are taught that you can only have this or that, not this and that. You are taught not to believe in yourself. You are taught to not think much of yourself. You are taught to believe in a limited God. You forgot that God made us in His image and likeness. We have been given the gift of speaking anything into our lives, like God. God said, let there be light, and guess what? There was light. Genesis 1:3. We can speak whatsoever in our lives. We can speak abundance of good things, prosperity in all its meaning, continuous good health, mental, physical, and emotional in our lives. So let us from this day forward remember that God wants to bless us and to prosper us. And yes, you can have this and that. So let's stop spending our energy looking at the problem and lamenting about how you can't afford this and that, and stop saying over and again how bad you feel. When you do that, you continue to reinforce your current unwanted condition by continuously focusing on the problem and speaking about it, imagining the worst outcome, and as a result, guess what? You have continuously experiencing the same negative things you don't want to experience over and over again. And why? You know the answer to that. Yes, you do know the answer to that. Yes or yes. Proverbs 18:21, death and life is in the power of the tongue. Think about that. The good, the bad, and the ugly that you may be experiencing, you may have experiences, is in the power of your tongue. You're speaking. If you can create what you have right now, whether you like it or not, you can create it in the future, today, this moment, whether you like it or not, anything. That's powerful. That is a powerful thing. The law of correspondence says, as without, so below. As within, so without. If you want to change your current conditions, your finances, health, happiness, etc., you must stop looking and thinking about what you do not want. Yes, ignore the reality, as crazy as it may sound, unless, of course, you like your present reality. And if you don't, you can change it. God wants to prosper you. God wants to bless you. So focus your attention and energy on what you do want, which is prosperity. It's more income, health, this and that. Focus on that. Be open to the opportunities that you have right now. Plant good seeds. Wait for it to take root. And whatever you do, don't dig it up with your doubts. While the media is busy telling us about, let's see, how bad things are, and there's no opportunity, and oh my goodness, the world is coming to an end. Well, you can change your focus. You don't have to nod your head every time they say something negative on the news in agreement. Stop doing this. Oh yeah, I agree with you. No, you don't agree with them. You create your own reality. So see the opportunities right in front of your face because they're there. You will stop believing in what is possible if you keep looking at the negative and keep focusing on the bad things, and forget that God wants to prosper you. God wants to bless you. But God can only do for you what He can do through you. You were born to prosper. You have to believe that though. What our society, media, schools do not teach us is that there's more than enough money for all our desires, because money is what? Energy. It's endless energy that grows with use. The hardest part of having wealth is working on ourselves, our development, our developing of a prosperity consciousness, a vision for our success. Habakkuk 2:2. And the Lord answered me, write the vision and make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. So write your vision. You want prosperity, happiness, good health? What does it look like to you? Think about that seriously. What does it look like to you? You create your own reality, especially if you're AAC, awake, aware, and conscious. But you have to know what you want and what it looks like, so you know whether your prayers are answered or not, right or right. You can have whatsoever you want. Just leave the details to God. Believe, receive. Money does not buy happiness. People tell me, maybe not necessarily, but let me tell you what money does. It buys you comfort. It helps keep and take away a lot of the worries from your life. Money helps to free us from stress and strain. When we are prosperous, we have the time and the means to find real happiness. We have the time to sit, pray, and meditate more. I've heard some people say rich people aren't happy. Oh, seriously. Well, of course, some rich people are not happy, but all rich people are not happy. There's some miserable poor people in this world and some happy poor people, vice versa. Think about that before we speak. There's some people happy or unhappy. It doesn't matter the level of their income. What do you want to be? Give this some serious consideration before we repeat things like that. Think about it. Because once we put God first, and once we make God our senior partner, focus on what you want and you will have it. Connect to your inner self, your inner source that gives you that peace, that health, and love, joy, and prosperity. And so how do I know that God wants to prosper us? Because He promised in Jeremiah 29:11, and it reads, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. So how does God want to bless us? He wants to give us good health, peace of mind, happiness, joy, wonderful feeling with relationships, abundance of money, and whatsoever we desire, 11:24 mark. So today write in your journal this phrase, I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve to have an abundance of all good things in every area of my life. And not only write it, but speak it frequently. Imagine it. Vision. Let your actions be in alignment with your speaking, feeling, imagination, what it is that you say that you want. It works that way, you know. God wants to prosper you. Believe it, claim it, receive it, accept it. It is already done. So stay AAC, awake, aware, and conscious. Prosperity is your birthright. Claim it today, because you can have this and that. This is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. Buy my books on Amazon.com and subscribe to my YouTube channel below and click like. Invite others to do the same thing. Send me information when you want a specific topic for me to talk about. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram as well. As my Facebook is Chaneta V. Cummings Lewis. My Instagram, Twitter is Health, Wealth, and Time Freedom, and my fan page on Facebook is the same thing, Health, Wealth, and Time Freedom. Yes, you can have this and that, health, wealth, and time all at the same time. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, it is. So thank you for being a part of my world where every and all things are possible.